My name is Giselle Nahas. I'm an emergency medicine physician from the United States, currently serving in Gaza with Humanity Auxilium. After 2 years of war, the majority of medical facilities in Gaza have been completely destroyed, with the remaining ones only partially functioning. Wafaa Hospital is one of the only remaining rehabilitation facilities in the entire Gaza Strip. And in Gaza, the war is not over when the bombing stops. According to the WHO, nearly 42,000 people have sustained life-altering injuries, with over 10,000 of these being children. These include people with severe spinal and brain injuries, multiple amputations, multiple fractures, burns, wounds, injuries that make even the simplest of tasks, such as walking or speaking, a daily struggle. With severely limited resources, ranging from surgical equipment and medications to even basic antiseptics, and heavily damaged medical infrastructure, surgeries performed under these conditions are often suboptimal. This means that many patients will need revision surgeries in addition to prosthetics and ongoing rehabilitation in order to regain even basic function and independence. In Gaza, little of this is currently possible due to the annihilation of the healthcare system. But Wafaa Hospital is still operational, and in response to this crisis, they have focused on providing trauma care and rehabilitation services, including physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and psychosocial support. The goal is simple but profound: to restore function, enhance quality of life, and promote well-being. Before the crisis, Wafaa Hospital had 180 rehabilitation staff members for 58 inpatient beds and all the outpatient clinics. Currently, due to the increased load of patients, many of the staff are volunteers, and those that are salaried have not received payment in almost 3 months. There is a need to increase the number of staff in order to accommodate for more patients, with a goal to expand from the current 78 beds to 100 beds in the near future. Without adequate staff, they cannot provide the necessary quantity or quality of rehabilitation services or discharge patients safely. In fact, 1/3 of Wafaa rehab patients are suffering from bed sores. They are often delaying discharges because patients have nowhere to go back to except tents, shelters, or damaged buildings. There is no sanitation, electricity, clean running water, or family support, and limited access to outpatient rehab. All of this increases risks of complications and decreases patients' chances for recovery. These risks are even more severe for children who are sometimes unaccompanied. And remember, all these patients are coping with severe trauma, the loss of their homes, family members, or from being trapped under the rubble. The situation is dire. There is an urgent need for more staff and funding. So now Wafaa Hospital is launching a major rehabilitation initiative to help war survivors reclaim their lives. This project focuses on providing intensive, multidisciplinary care to medically stable trauma patients during the early post-acute phase, a critical window that can determine whether a patient walks again, speaks again, or regains independence. Wafaa also plans to open tent-based field rehabilitation facilities in central and southern Gaza, providing essential care to displaced and injured patients who otherwise would have nowhere else to go. But care like this does not occur without people. Doctors, nurses, therapists, trained professionals who can help guide patients through the long and painful process of recovery. This is why Humanity Auxilium is partnering with Wafaa Hospital to fund 6 months of this life-altering work, and we need your help. Our goal is to raise $485,000. This will allow us to sustain 6 months of rehabilitation services and to provide salaries for staff, doctors, nurses, therapists. Your contribution will directly fund the wages of more than 100 staff members, allowing them to not only care for patients, but also to support their own families during an unprecedented time of scarcity, displacement, and inflation. With your help, we can expand rehabilitation and healthcare capacity in Gaza, restoring not only physical function, but dignity, hope, and the possibility of life after unimaginable loss. Please donate now. And thank you for standing with Gaza's war survivors.